Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've ever tried to manage a growing book of life insurance business, you already know the friction, right? I mean, you're probably bouncing between scattered spreadsheets, disconnected carrier portals, random text messages, and basic CRMs that they just don't get the nuance of insurance. It's totally chaotic. So today, we're diving into a platform specifically designed to completely eliminate that friction. We're talking about LIT-AMS, the Complete Life Insurance Operating System. This really represents a fundamental shift. LIT-AMS acts as this holistic, centralized command center. It was literally built from the ground up to replace all that chaos of generic, fragmented tools and give you a single, unified environment. And that goes for independent agents, growing agencies, all the way up to huge enterprise organizations. Okay, let's map out our journey today. We'll start with moving beyond the basic CRM, master leads and sales, dive into commissions and payroll, automate retention, and finally, scale up with enterprise tools. Section 1. Beyond the basic CRM. Think about the tools most businesses use. Generic CRMs are, they're great at front office tasks. They handle your basic contacts, your notes, your tasks. But life insurance? It's a completely different beast. Once a sale is actually made, you've got this massive back office reality to deal with. LIT-AMS handles the complex realities of the insurance model. We're talking policy numbers, carrier statements, chargebacks, and even complex joint agent enterprise structures. It's the whole shebang. I absolutely love this quote from the source material because it really anchors everything we're about to discuss. LIT-AMS is not just a CRM. It seamlessly combines that front office sales tracking with strict, statement-driven back office accounting. It is an agency management and growth platform built specifically for the modern life insurance professional. Section 2. Mastering leads and sales. Now, what's really interesting here is how, right at the top of the funnel, the Lead Management Command Center just gives you total control. It instantly centralizes your incoming leads, configures routing settings, and handles direct assignment packages. Whether you're pulling in webhooks or just uploading lists, it all flows into one incredibly organized dashboard. And once that lead actually converts, you move right into the new sales workflow. This goes way beyond some generic sales pipeline. It captures the exact life insurance-specific fields you need, things like policy types, carriers, monthly and annual premiums, even your expected commissions. Plus, get this, it's supported by an AI-powered pre-sale carrier consultant right there in the interface. It helps guide the process before the policy is even created, which honestly saves hours of manual research. Section 3. Commissions, chargebacks, and payroll. Okay, let's talk about chargebacks. They are basically the universal jump scare of the insurance industry, aren't they? I mean, no one likes a surprise commission reversal, but LIT-AMS tracks them step by step as a lifecycle events. It identifies them directly from carrier statements, separates first-time hits from repeated evidence, tracks your outstanding exposure, and preserves all the audit evidence. It actively protects your agency's bottom line by bringing those dreaded chargebacks right into the light. And this brilliantly illustrates how all that data comes together seamlessly for payroll. The system uses strict, statement-based evidence to accurately process your payroll and automatically apply those chargeback deductions for your sales associates. So there's absolutely no guesswork, and thankfully, no more manual reconciliation on a yellow legal pad. It's pure evidence-based accounting, ready to be exported or generated into a payroll PDF for your employees. Section 4. Automating payments and retention. Now, securing the sale and getting paid that first time is great, for sure. But keeping that policy active and on the books, that is vital. Retention is everything. The payment follow-ups interface organizes your first payment and recurring monthly reminders so you never, ever miss a beat. You instantly know what's due today, what's upcoming, and what's overdue. It's just an incredibly intuitive way to stay way ahead of potential policy lapses. But here's the best part. It's not just a manual checklist. Automated background tasks run on a 15-minute cron schedule, which is essentially just an automated internal clock. And they automatically sync eligible sales right into this queue. And crucially, it operates on strict private ownership boundaries. That means an agent only ever sees the follow-ups for their own policies. With linked mailbox sending and customizable templates, agents can fire off reminders without ever leaving the platform, and every single email is logged. Section 5. Scaling, Training, and Enterprise. This really builds on the platform's core capabilities by actively enforcing compliance.
Managers get this great macro view tracking team assignments and system integrity, while the employees get actionable alerts right on their own dashboards. But what's fantastic here is the feature lock. Listen to this. If an agent has overdue compliance training, the system literally locks them out of critical CRM actions until they watch that mandatory video or pass that internal exam. It is foolproof compliance.
For larger organizations, your IMOs, FMOs, or growing agencies, the Workspace Connections workflow is an absolute game changer. It utilizes this really unique joined agent model. Parent companies can send out invite tokens to onboard agents. The parent company can then track shared sales produced under that relationship. But, and this is a massive distinction, the agent maintains a fully independent private workspace for their personal book of business. So it gives the enterprise visibility without stripping the independent agent of their autonomy. It's a total win-win.
Supporting all of this is a really smart system of granular role permissions. Whether a user is an enterprise owner, an agency admin, a standard insurance agent, a sales associate, or maybe just an appointment setter, LIT-AMS ensures they only see the data and workspaces appropriate for their specific security level. Privacy and boundaries are basically baked right into the code from day one.
Distilling all these robust capabilities down, you can really start to see the true all-in-one value proposition here. The CRM manages your leads, the sales side tracks pipelines, payments handles your reminders, and commissions processes your pay runs and chargebacks. It's not just a tool, it is a completely interconnected ecosystem. So the crucial point is that all of these interconnected features culminate in a live small business dashboard. Leads, sales, chargebacks, team performance, it all feeds into this crystal clear, real-time view. You instantly know your total sales, your funded sales, net premium, and top carriers. Honestly, this is what complete operational clarity looks like. Which leaves us with one final, essential question to ask yourself as we wrap up this explainer. Are your fragmented tools running your business, or are you ready to take command? If you are tired of trying to connect the dots between 5 different generic software platforms, it might just be time to look at an operating system actually built for the life insurance industry. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive into LIT-AMS.